Hey guys, I just thought I would share with you an update on some of the new chess books that I purchased. I'm still finishing this Zurich 1953. I've been reading this forever. I'm a super slow reader. I actually finished it last night, or the day before. But what I did was the first read through, I only looked at the games of the openings that I play, which there were a lot of them though. So I'm guessing I probably went through half the games. There's something like 225 games in here, like all of them annotated. Yeah, so I did about half the games. Most of them were Nimzos and Sicilians, and there's a few Roys in there as well. So now I'm going through it again. As you can see, my bookmark. I'm going through it again. This time I'm going through all of the openings that I don't play. You might ask, why didn't you just go through all the games in the beginning? Well, I decided I probably shouldn't skip games just because I don't play the opening. So yeah. So that's still going to take me quite a long time to finish because I don't read it every day, and I only do like one or two, maybe two games on average whenever I have a reading session. So that might take me like another month or two to finish. But I did purchase some more books. This isn't one I purchased. I never even actually finished reading this. I read about half of it, not even half. I'll get back to it one day. You know how chess books are. But yeah, the three I purchased were. Here's the first one. So everyone's heard of this book. I've never read it before, so I purchased it. My 60 Memorable Games by Bobby Fischer. Hard to hold the camera and zoom out. I'll have to do this. Okay, so yeah, it's just 60 of his games. Now, unfortunately, the book was written like before his peak, so I think it ends around like 67 or something, right before he's like super strong. But of course, I'm sure there's still a lot of good games in there. So not sure, honestly, how much I'll like it because I am not a big fan of Zurich 1953. I know it has great praise, but personally, I don't really love looking at going through game collections. I'm doing it just because I'm hoping it'll help me improve. But yeah, it's not my favorite thing to do. So I don't know how I like it. We'll see. The next one I bought is Axel Smith's Pump Up Your Rating, which I've heard very good things about. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought in a lot of like screenshots and images. It looks a lot smaller, like half the size, but it's actually a pretty big book. This I'm pretty interested in reading. It's supposed to cover like everything about improving. And I just took like a quick skim of it, and it looks pretty interesting to me. So we'll see how that goes. That's one of the authors of The Woodpecker Method, by the way. The other one is Hans Tikkanen. And the other book I bought, I don't think a lot of you have heard about, Python Strategy by Tigran Petrosian. I've really been liking Petrosian as one of my favorite players. Kind of Karpov and Petrosian are my two current favorite players. I just like that style of being very slow and, this would be a good thumbnail for my thing. Being slow and suffocating like a python. Boa Constrictor is probably a better name, but so another games collection book. So I don't know what I'll think about it. And I'm not 100% sure if Petrosian actually wrote it or if it's other people that wrote it about his games. I think he wrote it, but I'll have to look into that more. Actually, looking at it now, it looks like other people are commenting about his games. So maybe he didn't actually write it, or maybe it's a bit of both. I know he was working on a book, and then he died. So, anyways, that'll be interesting. Maybe, maybe not. I might hate it. We'll see. But those are the 3 books. Probably it'll take me like 5 years to read them. I'm not even exaggerating, because, well, chess books just take forever to read. So, anyway, I thought I'd just share that. Yeah, thanks for watching.